Should you get a temporary license before you take the board? So the big thing I like to tell students is see where you're at with a practice exam first. Take that practice exam. If you're really if you've already passed it with flying colors on your first practice exam, you can probably go and use a temporary license, work in the clinic, have no issues, do that, and then take the boards and study on the side. The thing is, if you are around passing, so I would say for your PETs a 570 or better, if you're hanging out around that passing mark on your very first practice exam. This is not after a while of doing stuff. This is taking your first practice exam cold without any studying. If you're around a 570 or better and close to that passing range, I would say you can probably work part-time in the clinic and be just fine. But for people who are scoring below a 550, not doing well, pretty far from the passing range, and they're I'm going to go work on a temporary license, just make sure that passing the boards is your priority. Okay, being in the clinic is not studying, and we will talk about that in another video. But I want you guys to understand that you have to know yourself better, know your study habits, know where you're at with studying, because if you fail in some states, you will lose your temporary license, and for some of you guys that means you're out of a job. So I understand if you're like, Bree, gotta work 40 hours to support my family, sorry, gotta get the temp license even though I'm not near the passing score. Totally understand that, but you guys know yourself better than other people, so just make sure that you have a good plan moving forward if you are going to go forward with the temp license.